Hey, you know what? I got a gentleman joining me in the studio right now. We're waiting for the next hour, but I got Mr. Rod Bradish in the studio. How you doing this morning, Rod?
I am doing great, Kellen. It's good to be back in here. I'll take that as a compliment, calling me a gentleman. I've been called a lot worse.
Most definitely. It's good to have you in here today.
Good to be here.
You know, we're waiting on Mr. Pat Coleman and also Cecil Brees.
My subconscious must have been working on this last night. I woke up a little bit early, got out of the house. The coffee bar wasn't crowded. Got my coffee and got in here early. I was supposed to be a lion and say, well, I just... Oh, by the way, one plug. If any of you out there are wondering who I am besides hearing me about me on the radio, here's a little clue for you. Cruise control in your car broken? Don't worry, we've got your cruise control right here. Senior Airman Kellen Carr, Eagle 810. Yes, I'm the jingle guy.
That is the voice of the jingle. Most definitely, Rod. It's a pleasure having you in the studio. We're going to have more from Rod later on coming up in our next hour. We got more music. We got your weather, your yin rate, and all that good stuff coming up here in a moment, so stick around. 656 Fallout Boy right there with my songs Know What You Did in the Dark. Hey, it's Kellen here. We're getting ready to wrap up our first hour. Got Mr. Rod Bradish on standby.
Yes,
we're waiting for our next hour.
Well, the folks didn't hear that off the air. Cecil's a little concerned about too many people in the studio. He's saying he has some thinking to do. I can accept that. All I want to say, Cecil, I'm in here with no agenda except one personal one. You're a fellow Square Dance caller, a fellow Square Dancer. In the spirit of Square Dancing, I would like to meet you. Now, if you can't make it in the studio today, maybe we can make it another time. I even went to the lengths of getting my boss to let me come in a little late this morning. He's pulling my shift for me. I'm still employed, unlike you. However, if you want to contact me, Kellen has my contact info. You know he does, and I trust him. So you decide how you want to play this from this out here. I ain't here to challenge you. Whatever you and Pat Coleman got going, that's you. I'm not. I'm a sidebar.
Most definitely.
Meet you. Thank
this
you.
Is coming on in our next hour. Stick around. We're gonna have Rod Bradish, Mr. Pat Coleman from the Yokota Samurai Fitness Center, and the 374th Airlift Wing Commander Colonel Mark August. It's going down today on the Morning Cruise Control. Your AP Radio News is up after Daft Punk, Pharrell Williams, Lose Yourself to Dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, AFN Eagle 810 Radio proudly presents to you, standing in at 5 foot 5.5 inches, the king of cruise, the master of morning shows, the biggest little man on the planet, Kellen Carr.
7:09. You're listening to the Morning Cruise Control. I'm Senior Airman Kellen Carr, and we're kicking off our second hour of the show. I'm joined actually right now in the studio. I have Yokota Samurai Fitness Center's Mr. Pat Coleman. How you doing this morning, Pat?
Doing good, Kellen. Good to see you, buddy.
It's good to have you in the studio, brother. And we also have Mr. Rod Bradish still here hanging out. What's up, Rod?
Hey, I'm just chilling, enjoying it, but I'm a little lonely right now. We've got a party going. You got Pat and me and you, but the guest of honor isn't here yet.
You know, the man of the hour is not here.
Of the week.
Yeah, well, the last few weeks at least.
For
Mr.
sure.
Cecil Brees and Team Brees, along with Dingo and the rest of the crew, they're no shows right now.
Yeah, I tell you what, I was looking forward to do some square dancing in here, too.
There you go. A little crowded, we could maybe hack that, but I'm just like, I just want to meet you, Cecil. Come on, man.
That's what
I'm not here. I'm not confrontational. I just want to meet you, see if I remember you.
Just want to give some love, Cecil.
There you go.
Most definitely. I'm trying to see if he's serious about, I think Pat was going to, give you your money so you can get into the bodybuilding and figure competition.
Definitely. I think it'd be worth seeing him, all that hard work he puts in over at the Samurai Fitness Center. I'd like to see him on stage just, doing that most muscular pose.
Most definitely, Cecil. So if you're listening right now, I hope you're on your way in or something, because we'd love to have you in on the show today. And we're going to have more from these gentlemen here on the Morning Cruise Control, so don't go anywhere. Make sure you stick around. And also at 7:30, we're going to have the 374th Airlift Wing Commander Colonel Mark August himself on the phone. And we got all that and so much more going on this morning. Stick around. It's going to be a good time. Pat Coleman, Rod Bradish in the studio hanging out. Cecil, we're waiting for you, brother. Here's the Arctic Monkeys. Do I Want to Know? 7:15. We're back here in the Eagle 810 studio. Kellen, we also have Mr. Rod Bradish, Pat Coleman, and actually we have Cecil Brees on the line. Good morning, Cecil.
Good. Well, morning. It's not good, but morning.
No, it's definitely a good morning. We got some of your favorite individuals here in the studio with us. Mr. Rod Bradish, a fellow Square Dance caller.
Morning, Cecil.
And then,
Rod, good morning.
And then Mr. Pat Coleman, a gym enthusiast and also Yokota Samurai Fitness Center's manager. And I know you've been wanting to hash out some things with him.
Yes, I wanted to do this one at a time, not with Rod and Pat together. They're like the Legion of Doom, and I'm here by myself. What am I going to do?
I thought you have Team Breeze, though.
Well, they're sleeping in. It's a Friday. We got Freaky Friday later tonight. It's a relax day.
Is there any chance that you guys would be doing any square dancing since you didn't get to it last week?
Kellen, I just don't know. I don't know if Rod can come out tonight or not.
Where are you going to be, Cecil, and what time? I have to have details.
I'm going to tell you. Listen, night Freaky Fridays are semi-private.
Semi-private.
Well, if you wanted a square dance caller, it behooves you to invite the square dance caller. Yes,
Rod,
sir.
are you certified or not?
I am, and I showed Kellen my Caller Lab card
I'm
already.
going to take a picture of his card, Cecil.
Okay, well, but I don't know.
Actually, I probably won't do that.
I got the Yahoo now, so shoot me it on Yahoo.
You have a Yahoo.
I've been emailing you from Yahoo. I thought you know that.
That was you emailing me? Because I thought that was Dingo.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I didn't know who these emails were coming from.
I signed off Cecil. Who else could it be?
Well, excuse me, Cecil. I didn't know you were.
Oh boy, I look forward to Freaky Fridays to relax and wine, cool down. This is just heating me right up.
All right. Well, we're not trying to get you heated up, Cecil. We're just trying to hash out some things. So, did you have any questions for Rod? He's in right now. He's a square dance caller. You have any questions for him?
I would like to know, because you asked me some questions the other day, Kellen.
Yes, I did.
I'd like to know what he started off with.
Well, I started off as you did, sir, with an old-fashioned Nukem. They don't even make them anymore. 45 RPM records.
Correct. Yes.
I started off at the age of 17. We won't say how many decades ago that was, but
oh my goodness, 17, Rod. That must have been a while ago.
It was over half a century, my good man. Yes, it was.
Cecil Brees, 75 years old.
I don't mind putting my age out. I turned 63 in September, sir.
Well,
we're
Rod,
of the same generation.
I've heard some great things about you. I don't know if you have any calls right now. Do you have any calls? You want to throw down a little hoedown, showdown?
I don't have any. I was actually looking forward to seeing you face to face. I don't want to put anything out over there. I do want to meet you, though. I'm very serious. I'd like to meet you just face to face.
Cecil, do you have a call?
So there you go.
I have a call. Let me just forewarn you. I'm not going to put out my best calls because I know that on the Facebook program you repost some of our calls, and I don't want people listening, like Rod, listening to my square dance calls and then using and abusing them across Tokyo.
That's a copyrighted item right there.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Call your dogs and grab your gun. Let's start dancing. Have some fun. Have a drink, don't you think? Just make a stink and play some tiddlywinks.
Yahoo!
Very good. Very good.
Rod, you got something for us, brother?
Chicken in the red pan, pick it out, dough, find a little lady and the go man go, get back home and around that ring, take a little girl and give her a swing. And that's just ad hoc. That came off the top of my head.
Off the top of the dome, he freestyled.
I didn't manufacture any of that. I was just throwing stuff.
Cat in the barn, rat in your mouth, grab her head and go right south. Call Pat Coleman at the gym in the sauna by himself using towels to the max.
I can't help it, Cecil. I have to use towels because if I sit on the wood without any clothes on, it burns.
I bet it burns, brother, but you use too many towels. You and your team. Magneto, Cyclops, Wolverine, these people I hear about, and I walked in one day and there were towels all over the floor.
Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to that contractor. They know they're supposed to pick up those towels. That's not good.
Rod's got another
I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
Rod's got another one for you, Cecil.
I'm ready. I'm open.
He's got music going.
I don't know if he can jack that mic up anymore.
All right, go ahead, Rod.
You bow to the partner, corner two. Circle to the left, go round. You do. Circle up, bait, and around that ring. Out on the left with a corner lady. Partner right, or right or left, grand, right, and I left that land. Hand over hand to go round. Beat a girl and you promenade down. Take a little walk around. You get back home and then heads 8 to the middle and back. Square through and I gotta get four hands and around you go and then I do my friend make an ocean wave swing through. Two boy run to the right. You wheel and deal in the middle of the night to the corner. Left Alaman, I left come back. Right or left ran or around that land. That's it.
Reminds me of Deliverance.
Oh,
that was Deliverance indeed. But Rod, that wasn't too bad. But I think I got one that's just a little bit better.
Go for it, my man. Same music.
The music you do. I don't know what you got the whole band in there. Sounds like I don't know.
It's on a small laptop computer. I still do records, but I can carry like about 300 songs on a. I've gone digital there. Welcome to the new generation.
Cecil, you have about 30 seconds, brother.
Mary had a little lamb. You've heard this one before. So she passed her dinner plate with a little bit jam. Drink some gin and have a pillow fight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cecil, I dig that. Listen, Cecil, did Rod pass the test? Is he going to be able to possibly?
Rod, he's getting there. He's getting there with me. I'm quasi impressed, but I have some things I still want to talk about with Rod and Pat Coleman, especially Pat. I have a top 10 list for Pat.
You got a top 10 list? Okay, well listen, Cecil.
Fraggle Rock.
You have to hold on because I got to do my weather and my yin rate, and I got 374th Airlift Wing Commander Colonel Mark August. So is there any way we can get you on at the 745?
Kellen, yes, I suppose I can call back in, or I'll try to make an effort to come in.
All right, stand by. We got your weather and yin rate coming up here in 90.